Hey everyone, it is 11:30 on Wednesday, December 14th, and I thought it was about time that I do my Q1 week 1 wrap up slash reflections because it's already almost halfway through the second week. So I've already recycled that tracker that I was using to track everything I did in a day that you've seen in the previous videos. But what I've done to keep track of that tracker is I've created a spreadsheet that you can see here. So here's week 1. This is just for December of Q1. Now, all of these activities here are the ones that you saw in the tracker. I just kind of changed the order just so that, like is grouped with like for each category. And then I just tallied up everything that I did each day. So you can see 6 days out of the 7, I did my AM watch. 6 days out of the 7, I did my evening wash, and just so on and so forth. I did group the AM and the PM hair care. I don't know if I should have done that, but I've committed now, so I'll just do that for December. Maybe I'll decide to change it for the following months. I've also decided that I'm not going to compare my totals with my goals until the very end of the quarter. Because like I said in a previous video, this is a trial phase. This is to see what I actually get accomplished so that I can use that information to better plan for my future goals. So I don't want my expectations to weigh me down if I'm not meeting them throughout the quarter. I just want to do what I do, and then I'll compare at the end just to see, not bring myself down or tell myself I did a bad job if I didn't meet the goals, but just so I can compare what my expectations were with the reality and better plan for the future. I am someone who has always been very judgmental towards myself and has always criticized myself a lot. And that has really hurt me in moving forward towards my goals in the future. And so I'm trying to break that cycle, that habit of behavior. So this time, I'm not going to criticize or judge myself for my results. Instead, I'm just going to use that as information, neutral information, on how to better progress in the future. That's also why I didn't say, oh, I got 6 out of 7 for my wash, or I got, 2 out of 5 that I wanted to do for my reading. I'm not doing that because then I'll see it when I look at the document, and it will be a constant reminder every time I look. So instead, it's just neutral numbers, and at the end, I will see what they mean in relations to my set goals. The other thing I did is that I made a daily score for myself based on that tracker. So I believe I had more than 21 items on the list, but I had told myself that 21 were the ones I wanted to do every day, ideally. So based on that, I just tallied up everything I got done each day, and I wrote that down here. Likewise, I'm not writing like a 20. I got a score of 20 for Monday. I'm not writing that it was 20 out of 21 because I'm actually probably going to add and remove items from my tracker, even within the same quarter or even within the same month, because things change. And one thing that I thought I wanted to do, or that might work, or that might fit in my schedule, as I keep doing this, I might realize that it's not realistic, or that it's not bringing me the fulfillment I thought it would, or that it's actually not useful like I thought it might be. And I don't want to carry along unnecessary or irrelevant tasks throughout a quarter just because I decided at the beginning of the quarter I was going to do that. There's no point in doing that. I'm going to let myself be very flexible. I'm going to let myself add and remove items. So on the screen here, you can see that, at the moment, I know that this was out of 21, but I'm going to forget by the time I get to mid-December. I'm going to completely have forgotten how many tasks I had set out for myself in the first week of December. So I'm just going to move along, and then I'll probably, get an average, see how much I get done in a day, and also on my days off, like on a Sunday here where I decide I'm not going to impose as many tasks on myself. Okay, I had to run out to take care of some business, but I'm back. So that's my week 1 wrap up, and that's how I'm probably going to keep track of the results for each week, and then see if any patterns emerge over time. I'll find out more about what these numbers tell me when I get a bigger data set. Now, for my reflections, I honestly don't have that many for my first week, but what I will say is that I've already noticed a positive benefit of doing these videos. It's already kept me much more accountable than I would have been. There have been several days within that first week alone where I felt quite tired, lethargic, unmotivated in the afternoon. And previously, I know that I would have just thought to myself, oh, okay, I'll go do this thing. And instead, I would have sat down and watched a YouTube video, which would have spiraled into 5 or 6, and it would have been 6 p.m. and I would have got nothing done. And because I have in mind now that I have to film these updates, it doesn't even matter that no one's watching this. Well, I know that at least one of my friends is watching this. So it doesn't even matter that I'm only going to get one view on this video or on any of the videos. Just the fact that I'm filming them, I have to rewatch the content to edit them, and then that I'm posting them online, it's helped me so much. I can talk about this in another video, but one of the consequences of my depression is that I have a tendency to destroy everything that I'm trying to build. And this is why I haven't been able to keep up with journals or diaries, like written diaries in the past, is because I'm the only one who knows about them. I'm the only one who will ever know about them because they're secretive by nature. It's pen and paper. They're in my house. They're hidden away. And it's just for me. And that has not, for some people it works. That works, that kind of personal accountability, but it doesn't work for me. Putting them online, even though just my one friend is going to be watching this, there's still the possibility of more people watching this just because it's out there. And that public nature of it has already had a different impact on me than when I've just tried to do it by myself. So that's my reflection for week 1. It's why now I'm going to go and do the changes of week 2 and how I've set up week 2, because there have been some changes. And it's also exciting to be doing these videos, and I haven't felt that kind of excitement when trying to do these trackers in the past just for myself. And believe me, I have a very long history with trackers and lists and schedules, as many of my friends and my husband would be able to tell you. So that's it for week 1.